Hi, we are today's hosts. I'm Samantha Lages,
I am Brianna Pena.
and for our final project, we decided to cover the Tongva tribe. So, the Tongva tribe are from San Gabriel, California, but they resided in areas ranging from Topanga Canyon to Laguna Beach. They also occupied California's four Channel Islands, Santa Catalina Island, San Clemente Island, Santa Barbara, and San Nicolas.
So the current headquarters are in San Gabriel, California, and they were officially recognized as a tribe by the state of California in 1914.
Okay, so the topics I will be covering today are the importance religion has on gender roles and the important tribal dances. I will start off with religion. So the Tongva tribe practiced the Chin religion, and the religion is named after their leader, Ching Chinish. Most of what is known about the religion today is derived from the mission era, and we know this information from Geronimo Boscan. In their religion, anybody could possess the power to become a religious shaman, and the shaman were viewed as the healers of their community. The shaman gained their powers through hallucinatory vision quests. A fun fact about the shaman would be that they were believed to change from human to animal form. So, before colonialism, their religion was thriving and consisted of many beautiful traditions, such as humongous feasts to celebrate accomplishments or tribal dances for different occasions. They also had some coming of age ceremonies, like the ones we learned about in class. For the boys, it was called an initiation ceremony and was held between the ages of 6 or 7. This ritual included the consumption of a hallucinogenic, datura, and was led through a visionary quest by the tribe's dream helper. At the first phase of the ceremony, they then entered the second phase, where they would burn an herb on their leg or arm, which then created a scar and was believed to instill strength. For girls, they went through a purity ritual. This was held after several girls in the community had their first menstrual cycle. During the ritual, a large pit was created and then lined with stones. They would then heat up the stones with coal and lay branches on the stones. The girls would then have to lay on the branches for 3 days and would eat very little. After the 3 days was over, a huge fest was held in celebration, and the ritual concluded with the sand painting to help instruct the girls in religious symbolism. So unfortunately, after colonialism, the beautiful religion of the Tongva people was repressed, and the gap between genders spread further. Women and men were separated, and while men were forced to do labor work, women were taken away from their families and were either thrown into illness-ridden barracks or forced to be baptized. The women that were baptized were referred to as Nephites and were used to lure their immediate and extended family to baptism. This is where they would given the name Gabrieleños. The women were forced to wear ill-fitting wool cloths and petticoats that were often very uncomfortable to wear. They were also forced to fit into the padres' ideals. An indigenous woman that I would like to highlight is Toipernia. She was a recognized shaman and medicinal healer in the Tongva tribe, and she comes from the Kimivit tribe. She was known as an Indian sorceress and used her influence and power to retaliate against what was going on. Now we'll go into tribal dances. So, tribal dances were held to celebrate accomplishments and festivals. For an example, I would like to highlight the Acorn Festival, which was held every year around November and it celebrated the gathering of acorns before the colder seasons, which would then be later made into a dish which is similar to oatmeal. And then I would like to show a video.
You can't hear the sound.
Okay, so unfortunately the sound isn't working on my end, but the video does go into specific dances and why they are important and what they mean. So now I will hand the rest over to my partner Brianna.
So I am going to be exploring gender roles and the sexuality in the Tongva tribe. So in the Tongva tribe, it was very structured with defined gender roles. Women were revered for their roles in food preparation and crafting utensils, while men were engaged in hunting and skilled craft making. Their culture allowed for women to be religious shamans, as Samantha stated earlier, challenging the typical gender norms. So, in their spiritual practices, it demonstrated a level of gender inclusivity, allowing both men and women to hold positions as religious leaders. Their social structure organized around clans, and they even accommodated male and female clan leaders, showcasing a balanced power dynamic. So, exploring the nuances of Tongva sexuality is vital in understanding their community dynamics. While historical accounts might be limited, it's recognized that various forms of sexual identity may have existed within the tribe, possibly including non binary and diverse sexual orientations. Acknowledging potential existence of non-binary or diverse sexualities contributes to a comprehensive understanding of their cultural heritage and societal dynamics. The continuing impact of Tongva gender roles and sexual perceptions is very important because it goes into depth into what they were like with their gender roles. It is something very important to think about now because it is going into their historical traditions. These gender roles and understandings of sexuality continue to resonate within the current Tongva community. Their significance lies not only in historical traditions, but also in the strengths of their cultural identity and the ways they shape community connections today. By exploring the gender roles and diverse sexual identities within the Tongva tribe, we gain a deeper appreciation of the complexities of their cultural heritage and its continued impact on their community. Examining the intricate tapestry of gender roles and diverse sexual identities embedded within the Tongva tribe offers us a profound understanding of the multi-phased layers of their cultural legacy. It illuminates not only the richness of their historical heritage, but also the enduring influence and significance that these complexities hold within the modern Tongva community. By delving into these aspects, we gain a richer appreciation for their cultural depth and profound impact on their community's fabric. So I did attach this video below where it talks about a professor at Whittier College discussing the Tongva Indians. And I also did include another YouTube video, which unfortunately we won't be able to show today because it does not go too much into depth and the sound. So for this one, for the second video attached here, it does include how Native American tribes still continue to to protect the land on Cal State Long Beach territory, and how they are just dismissing their ideas and they have not yet come to a settlement. So I believe you can.
So we just want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, thank you so much. I unfortunately we couldn't show the video because of the sound, but it is very interesting and it is something important to look at, the way that the Tongva tribe is currently still facing trouble getting their land.
Thank you guys.